What's up, y'all? Kovalev v Ward. This is part two. Y'all saw part one. Obviously, we videotaped the whole fight, and y'all saw that the stream that we had was in French. So since none of us speak Francais, you know, comment allez-vous, Francais, all that good stuff, we had to come up with our own opinions and come up with our own commentary round to round. I heard about the other commentaries. I knew HBO was going to be all biased, but the French stream that we had the best stream, so that's the one we used. And y'all saw and heard our initial reaction. Shout outs to Yoshi, shout outs to Creed Wisdom, and y'all saw the initial reaction. And to be totally honest with y'all, at the end of the fight, I thought they was either going to call it a draw, or I thought they was going to give it to Sergey Kovalev, since he was the champ. And that was the initial reaction. I didn't think Ward started pouring it on until around the fourth, fifth round, when he just went relentless with that body attack. Man, it was a work of art. I felt like I was playing Knockout Kings 2002. Y'all remember when you could just push one button and you could do that person's special move? If you can remember Knockout Kings 2002, Roberto Duran, you push the R or the L, and his special move was that little double hooks to the body. I mean, that's what it looked like Ward was doing. It wasn't just me, or did it look like Ward was fighting Kovalev with one arm, with one hand, with just the left hand? To my recollection, most of the punches he landed were left jabs, left straights, left hooks, left digs to the body. The most time I saw him use the right hand was to the body. You rarely saw Ward even throw a right straight or a right hook or a right uppercut or anything to Kovalev's face. That's what amazed me the most. The man was landing punches with just one hand most of the fight. I don't know if his right hand was hurt. I don't know if he wanted to change up his game plan. I only saw him throw maybe a few power punches with the right hand. I remember in the later rounds he went low with the left to the body and came with a wild overhand right, which Kovalev blocked most of it. And I remember being like, oh shoot, because I don't remember him seeing throwing the right that much. He was on with the left hook. Oh man, and the slick tricks, y'all. Andre Ward got some tricks for your ass. I don't know if B-Hop was showing him. Y'all, do y'all remember certain points in the fight where he would get into the peekaboo stance, almost like old school Tyson or Floyd Patterson, and he would shimmy his way in. He would sidestep and then drop step in, duck his head, move left, move right, either go to the body or hook to the head. Or he would do them double hooks to the body, especially in the clinches and when Kovalev would tie him up. But one of the great tricks he was doing was, walking behind the ref after the break, and the one where he would do the drop step in the peekaboo, and he would purposely put his right leg behind Kovalev's left leg and then throw the left hook almost to trip him up. I've seen B-Hop do it plenty of times. He would throw the left hook and it would trip up the person because, of course, they would go against the punch right into your leg or your foot where you're blocking and tripping them up at. He was doing stuff like that. He was lulling them to sleep. He was throwing up the high guard, the high 52 blocks, closing the dough guard with the left arm. He's doing a lot of slick stuff, And I really scored it a draw. I only watched it once. I scored it a draw. But I thought either one did enough to where you could call it a victory for either one. But Yoshi was right. Kovalev being the champ, I mean, you kind of got to convincingly beat the champ. But hey, it could have went either way. The judges saw it one way. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Now Kovalev came out strong, and we all knew he was going to gas late. I didn't expect him to. There was a few times in the bout where Kovalev either backed off or Ward pushed him back, where he was backpedaling. That surprised the hell out of me because I've never seen. Look at this shit here. I've never seen Kovalev backpedal. That surprised me a lot. Kovalev backpedaling and Kovalev slowing down his punch output. Now I think in certain spots Kovalev was just as precise with his jab, but he missed his right hand. I would say he was 50-50. Later on in the fight, this was told the story. Later on in the fight, when the fatigue was picking up, he was missing that right hand. He was missing uppercuts. They was showing the replay. He was missing the straight, the hook, but he was still on with his jab. If you ask me, later on in the fight, and his left kidneys and side was red. I mean, Ward. I mean, it was like a video. He was tearing them. Man, I hope they both went to the hospital because I know Kovalev had some type of maybe hemorrhage down there or pissing blood, but the body attack was vicious. And the inside, to me, was non-existent from both fighters. Ward would dip his head into Kovalev's chest and come in and throw them digging gut punches, but then Kovalev had no answer for the inside. I mean, we all know he's strong from mid-range to long range, but he had no, all he had was to tie up his arms, and he landed some punches, some hooks to the side and back of the head, what they both did when they clinched. But on the inside, it seemed like Ward was the only one with any type of maneuvers on the inside. But other than that, y'all, again, I called it a draw. This is the second reaction to the fight. I need to watch it again. But the first round, believe it or not, y'all, I gave to Kovalev. Ward was winning it until he got staggered, till he got buzzed with that jab. Then the second round, you know, of course, the knockdown. Third round was kind of even to me. Fourth round, I thought Kovalev backed him up enough and did enough. And then fifth round, just, you know, he unleashed the beast. Ward unleashed the beast, but Kovalev was still in it, and plus he's the champ. So if I was a judge, I would have called it a majority draw. But hey, shoot, I can't wait to see a rematch. Oh, and like Baracko said, in the rematch, Ward will definitely be more convincing and definitely outpoint him and may even knock him down. That Ward is that type of fighter. He's that type of thinker, chess player. He's that type of strategic fighter. To if they rematch, man, Ward will have him figured out. And I think if Kovalev don't come in he gonna have to go for gold to defeat Ward in the rematch. He's gonna have to go for a knockout because Ward definitely hasn't figured out, in my opinion, just like any other intelligent, high IQ fighter would. And don't get me wrong, Kovalev was taken to, you know, another level he's never been before. He's never had that type of vicious body attack either. I mean, he's also a high level fighter. Anywho, I can't wait for the rematch. We might do another breakdown, maybe Baracko, Prince, somebody, and then, you know, we'll get back to y'all. Y'all see I got people here, so we love both things. Stay true, love and peace.